Here's my audience of 8. One on the floor. Alright, so I brought you guys all here to teach you guys how to make rice. I know you guys all love my cooking. You guys all love the rice that I make for you guys. The rice is called arroz con gandules. It's a staple Puerto Rican dish. It's actually a national dish in Puerto Rico. It's cooked in many Puerto Rican households for holidays such as Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, special celebrations. Brings people together, creates memories. First, we're going to start with the ingredients. You're going to need chopped green and red peppers. You're also going to need sofrito, which is homemade, I guess like a cooking base, which is cilantro, culantro, onions, green pepper, red pepper, and sweet peppers. You're going to put that in a pot, not just any pot, a rice pot, which is called a Puerto Rican caldero, and it's a seasoned pot. Yeah, it's not just any pot. It's a seasoned pot. You're going to put that in the pot with about 2 tablespoons of oil to saute everything. Cook that until the onions or the green peppers get tender. Once that happens, you're going to add a can of tomato sauce. Then you're going to add your dry ingredients, which is garlic powder, onion powder, adobo, dried oregano, pepper, cumin. You need sazon, which is going to make the rice yellow. All of these ingredients, you're going to need about a teaspoon of each. Mix well. Once you get everything incorporated, you're going to add 4 cups of washed rice. Mix well. This is what it should look like once you mix everything. Once you get those all incorporated, you're going to add 2 cans of pigeon peas, which is also known to us as gandules. Mix well. Add 4 cans. You can fill the can of the gandules, add 4 of those with water. Mix well. Leave the pot on about medium to high heat until the water starts to evaporate. Once you see that the water is starting to evaporate, you're gonna mix well with a fork, pretty much fork the rice into like a mountain. Cover with aluminum foil and the lid. You're gonna let that steam cook for about, I would say 10 minutes. Open it up, fork it around again, stir it really well. Cover it again and let sit for another 10 to 20 minutes, mixing every 5 minutes. The rice should start to look like this. The main key here is to let the rice steam cook on its own so it can get nice and fluffy and give you that texture that you're looking for, because the rice stays too moist, it becomes very sticky and feels more of a paste rather than rice. You don't get the consistency you want, and the consistency is the key to the pot of rice. It should look something like this when it's done. Yeah, this is what it should look like when it's done. This is the recipe that was passed down to me from my grandmother when I was 12 years old. This is the first thing I learned how to make was arroz con gandules. She learned from her mother and so on. It's been a recipe in our family for God knows how long. I want to say generations, probably like 3-4 generations. This is, like I said, a staple dish in Puerto Rican households all around America. Yeah. Any questions, anybody?
I have a question.
Yes.
How does the rice become red?
The ingredient, the sazon packet, turns the rice to a yellow-red consistency.
Okay.
I have a question. Where would you normally recommend buying these ingredients?
I would say Tony's Finer Foods. They have international foods where you can get most of the Hispanic items. They sell most of them. There are a lot of Goya products, which is mainly what we use in making this dish. So yeah, you can probably find them at Jewel's too, but more so I would say at Tony's. Yes.
Do you like to serve it as like a main dish or more of a side?
That's a good question. It's actually a main dish. Many people say that it's a side dish, but it's actually a main dish around everyone's household.
Isn't there meat supposed to be in the rice?
It depends. It's a great ingredient to add to make it more flavorful, but you do have people nowadays who are vegan and don't eat meat, so I wouldn't add it unless you know everyone does eat meat.
What type of meats do you add in there?
You can add summer sausage, breakfast ham, which is like that thick cut of ham, but you would saute it and cook it up first before you put it in the rice. Yes.
Do you add potatoes in this rice?
And this rice, no. This rice is no potatoes. The key thing to this is the pigeon peas, which is gandules. Yes.
Isn't there olives in there?
That's another thing. It's a key preference. You can add olives, but I usually don't because a lot of my children don't eat olives.
Traditionally, like, what comes in it? Like, if you would go to like a Puerto Rican household, what
What ingredients?
would be in there? Like,
Most likely would be the salchichon, which is the summer sausage, the breakfast ham, or like a pork belly type of substance.
okay.
How many children do you have that don't like olives?
I think all of them.
How could you?
So 5.
I believe that's false because I believe there's one kid that likes
He
olives.
eats
You did an
them.
amazing job, Mama.
Alright, thanks, guys.